Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we're going to be reacting to a video that I've been requested to do of an idiot sports fan attacking a mascot because his team was losing. Now you've probably seen this video going around on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok even. On Twitter, that's how I discovered this. And I really found this interesting because although I wasn't actually there when it happened, this was one of my teams and we're going to be talking about it here and we're going to be reacting to this video. We're going to be reacting to this video, going over some thoughts and analysis and things like that. It's crazy, it's wild, it's funny, and also very fucking stupid at the same time. I really do hope this turd faces consequences for his douche actions, and we're going to be reacting to this video together. So before I show you the video and we react to it, let me give you a little bit of a chat about this. Now, I'm a sports guy myself. I talk about sports a lot on my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you're missing out. But on Twitter and Discord, I like talking about sports. I am a sports guy. I watch all sorts of sports, you know, football, baseball, soccer, basketball. But there's really no sport that I've watched since childhood that is ice hockey. You know, there's a lot of action that happens on hockey. It gets your heart going. There's hardly any boring game, unless it's a really good team playing against a really bad team. There's so much action going on, and the fandom and community of the sport is fantastic. Hockey has been increasing in popularity due to unimaginable talent that hasn't been seen since at least the 90s starting to emerge. I mean, we've already seen a little bit of that with like Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, and even to a degree, PK Subban and Roberto Luongo. But there's also the rise of other incredible talents like Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Artemi Panarin, Johnny Gaudreau, the Tkachuk brothers, Cale Makar, even a future and potential Hall of Famer who isn't even in the league yet, Connor Bedard. And Blue Jackets, I hope you are ready and prepared for the enormous influx of bandwagon fans because you might be going first overall in this year's draft. Despite being from Florida, although not the biggest market, I am a hockey fan myself. Florida Panthers are my favorite team, even though I follow and cheer for other teams in the league as well. But today we're going to be focusing on Florida because that's where this happened. Florida really isn't that big of a hockey market when compared to like Pennsylvania, New York, or New England, or Michigan, or Minnesota. You know, places on the North American continent where you expect hockey to be popular due to geography, but a combination of northern transplants from New England and New York, and even to a degree Canada, and the emergence of expansion teams, this sport grew in the South, which is why you have teams like the Vegas Golden Knights, Anaheim Ducks, Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes, and the Dallas Stars, which, fun fact, used to be the California Golden Seals until they became the Cleveland Barons and merged with the Minnesota North Stars to become the team that we all know and love, the Dallas Stars. Even California hockey teams are moving to Texas. Anyway, Florida has two really good hockey teams, the Florida Panthers, my team, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And ever since both teams were established, due to being in the same division and the same state, there has been an in-state rivalry that has brewed in the state of Florida between these two teams. Now, this is sort of like what we see in Alberta, where there is an in-province rivalry between Calgary and Edmonton, the Flames and the Oilers. Many people refer to this as the Battle of Alberta. In Florida, this is known as the Battle of Florida. A lot of people refer to the Panthers-Lightning rivalry as the American Battle of Alberta. And based on this video that we're going to be reacting to, it's looking like this rivalry may be getting into Battle of Alberta levels. Now, let me set the record straight that what this dude did is absolutely idiotic. This dude is a drunk fucking moron. I've seen this video before. The dude straight up abusing the team's mascot. By the way, this is a costumed person in there, and you're just assaulting this poor kid. You know, he's already had a hard life. He has to be in this suit all day, every single game, and you're just abusing the poor dude even more. I mean, how stupid do you have to be to do this to a mascot because this is your rival team and you're losing? It's dumb, it's fucking stupid, and it makes you look like a sore loser since you are losing in this game. Anyway, without further ado, here's the video.
That's what I thought, Panthers. You guys still suck.
Now, as you just saw right there, this asshole fan, for some reason, because his team is losing, decides to take the shirt of Victory Rat, who is the mascot that is featured here. He takes the jersey of this mascot and puts it over his head and leans him on the railing. Like, you could see him. He's like fucking alley-ooping over the mascot just to put the jersey over his head because he's so short. He's literally taking the jersey of the mascot and he's putting it over his head and proceeds to lean him on the railing and hold him in that position, and like he's screaming at his face like, "Oh, you suck, you still suck." Like, yes, I can admit we suck this year. We're not the greatest hockey team. We're like 4th or 5th in the division. We are literally flip-flopping with the Sabres in the division for 4th and the Penguins for a playoff spot. We may or may not make the playoffs. I think we can all come to the consensus that we are not that sharp. But that doesn't give you the fucking right to abuse a poor man in a mascot suit because you're losing to a not-so-great team that just so happens to be your arch enemy. "Oh, take that, rat boy, you suck." Like, how much of a fucking idiot do you have to be to do this just because you're losing? How much of a goddamn moron do you have to be to take this mascot's jersey, put it over his head, and scream "you suck" while you're losing? I understand that this is a rival team, but you're acting like a fucking idiot. Even your own fans are calling you out at this bullshit. This is dumb. This is absolutely fucking dumb. And what's worse is that some of the security guards there, you know, the ones that were seen in the video, aren't even doing anything, and they're letting this continue. They're letting the dude continue like this. Dude's in the costume, he's being assaulted, mascots are dudes in costumes, and you're letting him take on abuse of a Rogue Lightning fan. He has the mascot leaning on the railing, he's just dangling there, not being able to get up, and the dude just continues and proceeds to put the shirt over his head again, and still with him leaning on the railing. And this just continues for at least another 20 seconds, as we're gonna see right here, because the security is just not doing anything about this. He's not taking the dude down. He's clearly being an idiot. He might be drunk, and he's a sore loser.
Go Bulls! Go Bulls! Go Bulls! You suck, big rat.
Okay, so this douchebag fan takes him off the railing, and now he proceeds to hold his shirt over the mascot's head, still holding on to him, and he's like dragging his head down, and he's jumping up and down screaming, "Go Bolts!" like a drunk. And the crowd that is seeing this, which I would assume are Lightning fans as well, instead of doing something about it and telling this dude to shut the fuck up and stop what he's doing, they're just cheering on him. You can hear it in the video, they're just cheering on this dude's actions. They're just cheering on him instead of telling him to stop. Now, I might be a Cats fan, but Bolts fans should be condemning this too. As I stated before, this is an in-state rivalry. These two teams hate each other and are each other's arch enemies. So it's not a surprise that fans of these teams act like this to each other. But what I am seeing in this video goes to a whole new level. This is not cheering for your team. This is stupidity. Absolute stupidity. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before with the Battle of Alberta, even. Sure, every now and again, Calgary and Edmonton fans would fight each other in the stands. However, I don't think I have ever seen an Edmonton Oilers fan go after the Calgary Flames mascot because they were losing, or vice versa. A Calgary Flames fan goes after the Edmonton Oilers mascot because they were losing. Canada's hockey arenas at least have sufficient security put in place, and Flames and Oilers fans at least know better. As long as they don't act like Canucks fans where they flip cars and burn their city to the ground because they won the President's Trophy and lost the Stanley Cup final. So we have the security that is not doing anything to help out with the situation, and now we have some of these fans, while this dude is holding on to this mascot, jumping up and down and screaming "Go Bolts" like a moron, the fans there, instead of doing nothing, are cheering on him, which is even worse. If you're cheering on this dude's actions, you're complicit too. Cheering on stupidity is worse than doing absolutely nothing about it. And Bolts fans have been getting really cocky lately since they became back-to-back champions. Not all of them, obviously. At least I know some good Bolts fans who are not complete shitheads like this dude. And you also notice, like, towards the end of the video, instead of escorting this rogue fan out of the arena, they just let him walk back to his seat until the game ends. And because nothing was done about it, and because it looks like nothing has ever happened towards the end of the video, many people initially thought after seeing this video that this was staged. I wasn't there when this happened, and quite frankly, I'm glad I wasn't there. I'd leave immediately if I saw that. And it wouldn't even matter anyway because we were winning 7-1. And this wasn't staged, by the way. Even though it may seem that way, not staged whatsoever. I know some friends who are at this game, and they actually saw this happen. Now, thankfully, the city of Sunrise, the NHL, and the NHLPA are investigating this situation and are aware about it. Hopefully, this fucker will actually be held accountable for this. Hopefully, his actions that were caught on camera actually come back to bite him in the ass. And he's, gets banned from not just NHL games, but maybe he actually does get shit canned harder. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Maybe his boss saw the video and he gets fired because of it. Maybe he's a college student and he gets in trouble by his university for it. Maybe he'll be required to take some Alcohol Anonymous classes because I think he might be drunk and alcohol is a factor in this. And that's just my opinion. Point is, this fan is a dumbass for assaulting this mascot, not realizing that there's actually a human being in that costume. This fan is acting like a dumbass for doing this. It's just some random pussy fan who thinks he's cool just by abusing this poor man in a mascot. And I bet this dude was probably happy that this was caught on camera. Haven't Optimus, Mudahar, Critical, and even myself have been saying the same shit every time a video like this gets viral. You have people licking the ice cream and putting it back on the shelf. You have people eating Tide Pods 5 years ago, doing illegal and even dangerous challenges at times. And now there's a video of somebody abusing a mascot because their team is losing. I mean, we've been telling you this shit so many times. Clout is a drug. People can and will do anything and everything to get a little bit of that clout. Clout is a drug. And this douchebag fan is no exception. And I hope all the security that allowed this to happen all get sacked because of this. And they should get sacked. They allowed this to happen for a better part of a full minute. And for the people who are heard cheering this idiot's fan's actions, what if this was your mascot being abused? What if this was at Amalie Arena and Thunderbug was the one having his shirt pulled over his head by a Panthers fan and he's being cheered on? How would you react? How would you react if that was Thunderbug being abused? I'm being dead serious. Again, I understand that this is a rivalry, but there is a line that you're not supposed to cross, Even if you're just doing it just to get some of that clout, and you think you're cool and, you want to get into some friend groups and become viral. This guy is an idiot. Plain and simple. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the little notification bell. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias. Links are in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on all my new tech sites. Those will be in the links in the description below. Share this video around with your friends, families, boyfriends, girlfriends, enemies, whomever. Really helps a lot if you share this video around. Helps the video grow and helps the channel. Don't forget to join the Discord server. You can hang out, chit chat, play video games with me. You can also send me video ideas and news tips through my Discord as well. DMs are open, although I can't respond to everything that I get, although I do try my best. And of course, don't forget to leave all your thoughts on the comment section down below, and I'm pretty sure this will be unanimous. This guy is an idiot. We all can agree on that. But anyways, guys, like, subscribe, ring notifications, and until then, take care, talk soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.